Hello, God bless, Leroy here. The statistics of do you have 10 cents for 11 hours are exactly the same. That not one single adult crossing Campo de Fiori has offered that which I started just after 8 a.m. this morning. More than 11 hours now of that documented. Step right up, step right up. It's a world exclusive social experiment. I'll offer you, with the world's greatest exchange rate, that $10 there for €5. Step right up, step right up. It's a world exclusive, Campo de Fiori. Not one single adult crossing the square for 9.5. Well, 2 hours on top of the last statistics. For 23.5 hours of that, not one single adult has picked up on that. As I sit in the square with friends of Geordie restaurants and many market traders who know me all around the square, these are the statistics. As I've sat here, turning the pages of songs I've written, which I haven't written all of the titles, changing every now and again to display the text of the titles written here, not one single adult has offered that for a writer of 19 songs in this position in 11 hours while I'm changing the pages, visibly showing that there are some words on pages right there. 11 hours after placing that on the ground this morning. In that time, as I'm asking, do you have 10 cents? Not one single adult crossing Campo de Fiori in 11 hours has said yes. Not one single adult crossing Campo de Fiori has said, you want some water? Can I offer you some bread? In 11 hours in Campo de Fiori for a returning writer of 19 songs, displaying the titles of the songs written right here. With friends there, and many market traders, and some of the clean-up crew too who know me, and some other people have recognised me too. These are statistics. And I've already reported the statistics there where I've slept for 3 nights. The lady was there on the third night. On the first night I stayed too, where I slept just to the side. So 3 nights of statistics at the church. On 2 of the nights I can confirm 1,000,000%. For myself, 3 nights, not one offered 10 cents or any compassion whatsoever. Are you okay? You need some bread, you need some water. Outside the church too, not one offered that bread or water. Not one has picked up on a social experiment running for 2 days. I'll give you that for half its face value. Not one has noticed that books could contain some kind of information or art as a returning artist of 19 songs in a society of absolute shame. They have failed to acknowledge me teaching the children on repeats. They have failed to acknowledge me sharing the truth for the greatest artist on repeats too. For 11 hours. Many testimony have got to witness it. A stone-cold, selfish adult society that fail to offer, do you have 10 cents? No. The entirety of the adult society have said no. The entirety of the adult society have rejected social experiment for that, for the half price value. The entirety of the adult society have failed to recognise that books contain words, information or art, the entirety. While I've sat here as a writer of 19 songs and many more in many other places, as you know, every single adult has rejected the entirety of that and the truth for the greatest artist and me teaching the children on repeat. I bambini persona vedere. Is this the real life thriller? I put a spell on you and the people by the praise when the inconvenient sounds people saying crazy watching the wheels imagine window change. Randomly selected codes plus that plus God help the children if you only could see like they do. Plus, do you always meaning? They have rejected every single piece of that. And me teaching the children, and me sharing the truth for the greatest artist, and listening to a playlist of the other greatest artists, which I compile with 292 songs, where I'm letting the children know about the reality artist. And every single adult for 11 hours, crossing Campo de Fiori while I've sat with friends and many witnesses, every single one has rejected the entirety of that today for 11 hours without the offer of what I placed on the ground right there. Every single one of the adult society has failed to acknowledge social experiment. I'll give you that for half price. World's greatest exchange rate, step right up. Every single one. And every single one has failed to acknowledge that books contain words, information, or art. I've already shared the results of the church, which is right there, where I'll sleep again tonight, for the 4th night. I can't confirm what happened with the lady on the first night. I didn't meet until the 2nd night. But I can confirm that I moved for her once I understood it was her position. Nobody offered 10 cents or water or bread in my position. Needless to say, they didn't for her either, which I can report for 2 whole nights as sleeping in the same position. And on the first night, she was in the doorway too. I thought, oh no, someone's got my position. I saw her umbrella. I clicked what she was saying when I saw the umbrella, and she mentioned the umbrella, that was where she was the previous night. So of course I moved. So realistically, I can report 3 nights of statistics at the church right there that not one single adult would offer, the same as they've done for 11 hours in this position, that which I placed on the ground this morning. Not one would offer that. Not one would pick up on a social experiment for that, for the half price value. Not one would notice titles of songs I've written right here for 11 hours in the adult society, in the heart of Rome. Famous Campo de Fiori writer returns to the same position. Just writes down some of the titles. That has not been recognised. You have 10 cents. Not one of them did. Social experiment not recognised. Words on pages not recognised. I'm teaching the children on repeat. Not recognised. Rejected. Sharing the truth of the greatest artists plus playlist. Nice to see your children of reality plus all of this all day. And every single adult has rejected the entirety of it. Every single one. And every single one at the church doors. For myself, plus a lady who's approximately 60 for 3 nights too. Without that, all bread or water for 11 hours, I repeat, in this position, and 3 nights at the church doors. God bless. This is what they've become. Absolutely empty of emotion, with an inability to recognise music or art, with an inability of compassion, an inability to recognise a social experiment. And without the offer of that in Campo de Fiori for returning artists in 11 hours. Not one. This is what's going on in the heart of Rome right now. And at the church doors too. God bless.